my name is Lauren Saglimbene, and you're watching a video blog for smartmovesfitness.com. Today's blog is about learning to move from your hips. This is really important for preventing injuries in your knees and your lower back, and not just chronic overuse injuries, but one-time injuries that can result from lifting something heavy in an improper way. Most people don't know how to lift from their hips. For some reason, it's not intuitive to us anymore. Part of that is because we spend so much time sitting in a chair, which over time really restricts your ability to move from your hip joint. So this very simple exercise is something you can do anywhere, whether it's at home, in the gym, at your office, to help you learn how to move from your hip joint. This is going to help you learn how to squat better, how to deadlift better, and whether you're a mother of 5 or a professional athlete, this exercise will help you learn how to move correctly. All you need is something like this. This is a PVC pipe that I got from Home Depot or Lowe's or any hardware store. You can also use a mop, a broom. Maybe if you're a golf player, you can use golf clubs. That's something that my athletes do when they're traveling. And we're going to do about 10 to 20 repetitions of this exercise. Now face sideways. Take your pipe and hold your left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. This hand is an overhand grip, this hand is underhand. Make sure that the top hand is placed at the base of your neck. That's where those 2 big vertebrae are, where you can feel the bones. And then your bottom hand should be right at your lower back. If your shoulders are very tight, then you may need to slide the hand up, but if you can, really try to keep it by the base of your neck. As you do this exercise, your goal is to maintain 3 points of contact. The contact of your head against the bar, your upper back against the bar, and your lower back or the top of your buttocks. So standing in this position, glance down at your feet. Make sure that your toes are straight forward and your feet are just wider than your hips. That is going to be about 2 fists. So if you take your fists together, you can actually bend over and put them between your feet to make sure they're the right distance. So again, one hand at the base of the neck, one hand at the base of the spine. Keep your knees soft but not locked, but not bent either. So I'm not going straight, I'm not keeping them bent, somewhere in between. Now, just keep the 3 points of contact and bend over like you're going to pick something up off of the floor. Notice how the bar does not move off of my back. Make sure that as you go down, you don't lose the connection to the bar, which means you're starting to move from this part of your body instead of from this part. You should be hinging from the hips. So again, hinge and stand up. Hinge and stand up. If you find that you can't go very far, that's okay. Work within your personal range of motion right now. That just means that your hip joints are very, very tight and a lot of your muscles aren't very compliant to allow you to get into the position. Once you've mastered this comfortably, you can now move into bending your knees. This is your very basic body weight squat, but now you're making sure that you're moving completely from your hips and not from your lower back, which is going to protect it in the long run. Now, everybody will be able to go a different distance into this position. For me, this is about where I stop because I have certain areas that are tight and certain areas that are not. So again, this is an exercise to help you learn to move from your hips. You can use this as part of a warm-up, part of a cool-down, or just to teach you how to move correctly. Thanks for watching this video blog from smartmovesfitness.com.